to show you guys that I'm ready for spring. Okay, so now that I am waiting, this is a good time to move the camera, or not move it, but switch it. So it is Wednesday after work and I am on my way home. And I am ready to be home. Work is crazy right now. It's just a lot of busy. And sorry if it's loud. I have my heater on because it is cold. It is 37 degrees, but it feels colder than that. And I wasn't expecting it to be so cold, so that makes it even harder. So yuck. But let's see what's happening this week. I know I vlogged a little bit this morning, but I was really just kind of getting ready and talking to you guys when I was doing that. So I don't remember the last time I vlogged like normal. So let's see, what did I do this weekend? I don't even think I did anything too exciting. I did make my coffee bar. I have that ready, but I don't have it set up or anything yet. I don't even have it in the spot that it's supposed to be at. So it's actually just sitting against the wall in our living room right now, waiting for me to clean up some more stuff in the kitchen and get that done so that I can move it in there. So hopefully this weekend I'll have that done. That's my plan anyway, because I really want to start using my coffee bar, and I want to order the dark chocolate sugar-free syrup too. I just need to do that. I just have been forgetting, but I want to do that because my daughter really likes that, and you know, I want it to be kind of a fun coffee bar for everyone, so everybody, and it's really not very expensive, so I'd like to have it where anybody can have their choices. Now, the coffee bar itself is not as wide or as tall as I was hoping it was. I did measure it, like, you know, according to the thing, but it's never the same until you see it. And I am really bad at when I see something and I really like it, I think to my head, well, I can make that work or whatever, and I'm sure I can. But it's not exactly what I was hoping for. I may see about getting something else to maybe put under it so that like maybe take off the legs so it lays flat, and then maybe have a drawer or something underneath it. I don't know. I'm gonna look at, I purchased it through Overstock, I believe, so I'm going to look at that and see if there's anything that maybe matches that I could make it work. But I like it. It's really cute. It's not as like, I mean, it's deep enough, it's just not as wide as I expected it to be, but it's actually not too, that part doesn't bother me as much as the height. So I'm going to work on that a little bit and see what I can do. I think the drawer at the bottom would be a great idea, or something like that. If the drawer had little legs, because I don't want it sitting flat on the floor for whatever reason. I don't know. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I also have a wire rack for my Torani syrups, and I love the rack. I bought it way back in August. I mean, this is how long I've been trying to figure this out. I bought it way back in August, so I'm afraid I probably couldn't turn it in or whatever, but it holds 11 bottles of syrup, which is fabulous because Lord knows that I have enough bottles to fill it. My only problem is that it takes up most of the buffet on the top. So I might have to move my Keurig on the counter and put the flavors and stuff on the bar. I don't know. And I ordered a new Keurig because I am that person. I am so insane when it comes to like having something like that. I want it all to be pretty and fresh. And I'm going to use distilled water in it instead of tap water because we have hard water, and I don't want it to get all yucky like all of my Keurigs do, and I have to clean it all the time and all of that. I mean, I'll still have to clean it, obviously, but I think it'll be better with the distilled water. So that's my plan, and I'm, again, not opening my Keurig or anything until I think the Keurig arrived today, but I'm not opening anything until I am sure that I have this where I want it. And yeah, get all excited about stuff like this, and then I go, ugh, because I know that, you know, my husband and my son, they aren't going to be as careful with it as I am, and then I'll just, excuse me, end up being disappointed that it's getting messed up or whatever. But it is what it is. I know I'm just weird. There's the daggone yawn. We knew it was coming. So, like, even, and speaking of cleanliness or whatever, even like the kitchen, I love it when my husband cooks, but I hate it when my husband cooks because I know the kitchen's going to be a disaster, and he does not clean as he goes. He doesn't even clean after he goes, really. That sounded bad. I'm sure he does that. Yuck. But like after he cooks or whatever, the pans and stuff are still on the stove and half filled, and he doesn't put it away and all of that. So it's just like, oh gosh, just let me do it. Same with the laundry room. I can't stand doing laundry with other people because I just, I'm like, just get your stuff out of here and I will do my laundry. It's so, and I know some of it is my own fault. I'm just kind of weird like that, but hey, that's part of who I am. I guess I don't play well with others. Well, it depends. You know what I mean. I think that living with another woman, it would be different. Not that I want to do that, but you know, if something were to happen to Dennis, I mean, people fall out of cars all the time, right? I am being mean and I am just teasing, but if something, you know, I would definitely consider just having a roommate and making sure she was a woman, and you know, we could just cook dinner together and we could clean the house together and it would be fun. But I'm being weird. So yeah. Speaking of Dennis, I'm actually having to pick him up, so that's what I'm doing now. He is still trying to find the perfect truck that he wants. It's such a nightmare sometimes, at least for me. Although I will say that picking him up and dropping him off, since he works on the way to work, is not a big, huge deal. It actually works out fine when he has the same hours that I do, or can wait for me to get off or whatever, because I like to go in early. And sometimes he doesn't want to leave as early as I do, so I'm like, well, then you need to call Uber because I am leaving. But yeah, it's not a total big problem. It's been working out all right. So so I am here, and I need to let him know that I am here, so he will get his little hiney out here so we can go home and I can make dinner. I'm gonna make Sloppy Joes for dinner. I might video it, I'm not sure yet. I do have a video already posted for Foodie Friday, and I'm excited about it. I think that you guys will like it. It was really pretty cool, and it's very, very easy. So there's that, and then so if I do this one, it might be next Foodie Friday, or maybe I haven't made this recipe before, maybe I'll make this recipe and do it again for you guys. I don't know, we shall see. So I will talk with you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. I'll probably not close this vlog yet, and I will add to it after a while. Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Thanks guys, bye-bye. Hi everyone, it is Tammy, and it is Thursday after work, and I am heading home. I have to stop and pick up my husband, and then I am hopefully going to make some sort of chicken and relax a little bit. But I may be doing a YouTube live, but that won't mean anything to you guys right now because it will be over if I have, because I won't post this until probably Friday, and today is Thursday. So I just think I might do like an impromptu little card or something like that, just for some fun, and see how that works out. But I have been talking with, I mean, look at this necklace, guys. Do you guys see that in my earrings? So I have been talking to the person that sells this. Her name is Cindy, and she goes by Cynthia Lou Who, and it's Cynthia with a Y, Lou, L-O-O, who, H-W-H-O. And I scheduled a party with her, and it is going to be Friday, March 2nd at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Unfortunately, she does not ship overseas, so that is a bummer. The only thing that I was kind of thinking, and I don't want to make this too hard on myself, but if you guys are willing to pay shipping, I could have her ship it to me, and then I could send it to you guys if you guys would just pay me for the shipping. But I don't know. I do have a scale and all of that, so I could tell you how much it was, but I couldn't tell you until I got it, so you'd have to purchase it and then have it sent. So that is kind of what I'm thinking as our workaround for that, if any of you guys overseas are interested, because I hate to leave you out. I know that this stuff is great. So what you could do is just bid on whatever you wanted and pay her for the stuff, and then send it to me. And that's why his car isn't working. And or they have a flat or something, I don't know. And I could send you an invoice via PayPal, so that would be a requirement for me. She also requires PayPal, so that shouldn't be a problem. Send it via PayPal, you guys pay me, and I'll send you the stuff. So let me know what you guys think of that. If it's something that you want to do, I will offer that up, and I can work with Cindy on the arrangements. You'll just have to let her know that you're in Canada or wherever. Let's see what else. I'm really excited about that party. I was telling my husband about it. He couldn't believe that this stuff was $5, and I can't believe it either. I mean, it really is cute stuff. I mean, this is just gorgeous. It's just really blingy and pretty, and this isn't a piece that I would normally pick out for myself, but for $5 I had to have it, and that's how it, I mean, I have literally spent a lot of money getting stuff. And the party is cool because for every 10 pieces that sell, I get a free piece. So order up. I'm teasing, but it is fun. Again, that's Friday, March 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am excited. I've been on the fence about whether or not I should join myself, and I'm kind of thinking I won't. I don't want to give myself something else that I feel like I have to do, although I love it. But for the price, I can just be a really good customer. Although I think if you sell it, you get 40% off, which is great. But now that I have so much, I mean, do I really need to sell it? I don't know. I mean, I would eventually love to be able to work from home and all of that, but I really like my job, and I really, you know, I do well at my job, and I don't know that I would be able to reimburse myself the same. So I don't know that that's ever going to happen for me unless I just get a work from home kind of a job. But my job is not that right now anyway, so I am just fine with going into the office. Gives me something to do, keeps me off the streets, keeps me out of trouble. My friend Tracy's birthday is coming up. I need to think of a present for her. I'm excited for her. I think she's 2 years younger than me, so that means what, she'll be 27, something like that. She must have been born in 73. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something fun to talk about, and I can't think of nothings. I do have lots of stuff in my foyer for me to open, but I don't think I'm going to do hauls of everything because I know that there's a Keurig waiting to be opened. I know that there is a Dyson vacuum. I found this Dyson vacuum on Macy's, or at Macy's, and it was on a closeout special, and it might still be there if you guys are interested. And I used my Ebates, and if you guys don't know about Ebates, how can I do this? Because if you use my email address when you sign up as your referral, we both get something special. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I think it's like $10 or something. So yeah, leave my email address, which I'm trying to think of which one I used for it because I have so many, but I'll try to remember to link it below. But Ebates is awesome because they give you free money. It's crazy. But what I was saying was I bought a Dyson vacuum cleaner at Macy's and closeout for $199. I thought it was great. And then I told my friend about it, and Jenny said that, well, I've had 2 Dysons and I don't like them or something. And she said, now I only buy Shark. And I said, well, that's funny because I've used Shark and I haven't liked those. So maybe we just flip-flop and we like different vacuums. And I don't know how one person can like a vacuum and somebody couldn't, but you know, all it needs to do is its job. But that was the problem with the Shark one for me. It kept getting clogged, or it wouldn't do its job. And I have animals, but so does she, so I don't know. I've heard great things about the Dyson and it had wonderful reviews, so I am just hoping that it works okay for me. And I honestly don't even think I'm going to open it yet because I have a Hoover that I'm using right now. I think it's a Hoover that I got at Target for cheap, but I think it was like $70 or maybe $60 even, because I'm sick of buying the expensive ones when they just get ruined so easily. I have probably gone through, I don't know, a vacuum every 2 years since I've been an adult. It's crazy. And I know some of it's because I have animals, and I mean, we do vacuum regularly, but it's not like we're vacuuming, you know, that, what do they call that carpet, that, you know, 1970s carpet with, you know, all shag carpeting all over the house or anything. I don't know, it's just regular carpet, and I don't know, I'm not gonna worry about it. It is what it is, and I do what I need to do. So what I was saying was that I might just save this one and have it on the ready for when I need it, which if things go as normal, it will be probably maybe next year. I think I bought this vacuum about maybe not even a year ago, so I might still have a good 2 years in it and then get a new one. Maybe it hasn't been 2 years, every 2 years. Maybe it's been more like an average of every 3 or 4 years, but it's been, I feel like I've gone through my share of vacuum cleaners. So maybe the Dyson can be the last one. Now, I did have a long-haired golden retriever for a while too, so, you know, for a long while. He was such a good boy. I miss my Xander boy. Speaking of boys, my son just texted me and said he was gonna go to the Y before he has to go to work. So he has to work at his job tonight. And I had several of you guys respond to the video that I was talking about. Be sure to tip your pizza man. And I appreciate that, because you guys were all feeling the same way that I feel, that, you know, you need to tip them. I mean, these poor guys. And I was even thinking, or guys and gals, I'm using that just for everyone, you know, especially if they're boys or, you know, young kids, teenagers. But then I thought, you know what? No, tip anybody and everybody that's in a service industry, because clearly they need the money. I mean, none of us are working because we just love our jobs. We are working because we need to pay our mortgages and our bills and whatever else we have. If it's just, you know, hanging out with your girlfriend and taking her to the movies and paying for insurance and gas on your car, like my son. Well, he doesn't even pay insurance, but, or if it's, you know, taking care of a multitude of kids and a sick mom and, you know, whatever. I mean, we all have our reasons and we all have our lives. So be sure to tip people that provide a service for you. It is just important. And be generous. And my husband is waiting for me, so that's kind of nice. All right, so I will let you guys go on that note, and have a beautiful weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.